This is the Little Witch Academia Blu-ray. I don't know if there's actually a regular edition of this. I think this is the only deal, but it's only like 60 $60 for it. You buy it from the Trigger store. At least that's where I got it. And this is the entire deal here. And it comes in this book, basically, which I think is extremely cool. I'm a big fan of that, and it's got pretty cool artwork on it. This is probably one of the best animated Trigger shows. They don't really, they're not super well known for fluid animation, but this is a pretty good example of what they're capable of. So that's really cool. And there's the soundtrack to the OVA. There's the Blu-ray disc, the feature film, or whatever they call it, OVA. I think it was part of Project Mirai or something. So it's basically about 30 minutes. All right, and then this also came with the special booklet, and it's actually in English because this was kickstarted. Well, I guess this wasn't kickstarted, but the second one was kickstarted. And it's got interviews with key animators, so that's cool. I'm not super familiar with the animators in a lot of anime, unfortunately. I try to keep up with as much of that stuff as I can, but there's a lot of people and it's a lot to remember, so right now I've kind of only got the key people down, like Imaishi, who is the trigger dude that everyone knows. He directed Kill la Kill and stuff. Also, I think he directed Gurren Lagann. I know he was heavily involved in it. And he also did Panty and Stocking, which also has a Blu-ray import with English subtitles, so sort of trying to track that down a little bit. Not a huge fan of that kind of humor, but I might get it anyway just because it's a pretty cool looking import. Alright, so pretty long interviews it looks like here. So those are always cool. I need to actually read through them because that's pretty comprehensive. I like that a lot. Okay, so there we go. And then, yes, there is still more. This is a booklet. Yeah, and this one's actually pretty big. It's compared to that other one, it's, I don't know, probably 3 times as big. And that one took a while to get through too, so yeah, lots of content with this set for $60. Yeah, most definitely worth it. Got some artwork, lots of artwork. Unfortunately, this is not in English, but still cool nonetheless. So storyboards and key animation, that's always cool. Whole bunch of that stuff. That's extremely cool. Alright, there we got storyboards. And then there's an interview that might be one of the interviews that's in the other booklet, who knows. Okay, there we go, and some pretty cool artwork on the cover itself too. Okay, and that is the Little Witch Academia Blu-ray import set. Because it's more like a global edition, so it's not really an import, but it's the basic idea. Okay, there you go.